Good morning. It is 10:30 a.m. on Saturday? Yeah, December 30th, 2017. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Last night was a little bit of a rough night with Luna. We had some gains in the sense that we had no accidents at all last night, whereas we had been having a weird thing that seemed more behavioral than anything else. But um, no accidents. But she did get me up multiple times with whining that was unclear in terms of what she wanted. Did she want to go outside? Did she want to get up and go off on the bed? Which I was hesitant to do because we had still been having accidents. Um, mm. So in any case, we're fine now. But yeah, there was a few frustrating periods last night. Laying in bed trying to go back to sleep and just hearing and it not really being obvious what it is that she wants. But by and large, she is still improving. She's doing good. So we're making our way in the right direction, I think. Still going to be a little while before she's walking normally, but we're definitely making progress every day. That's great. Um, hmm. I'm running out of things to talk about when I just kind of do the same stuff every day. Letting my brain turn into mush. Um, yeah, I don't know. I keep thinking I need to go to the grocery store today, so probably I will actually, take a shower, get dressed, and go to the grocery store. I'm debating in my head whether or not to um, do a movie also. Because I've been meaning to go see Last Jedi again. But and like with me going ahead and getting ready and being out of the house, a bit easier to do the rest of the things, right? Hmm. But I also don't need to. I mean, that's a purely optional thing. I shouldn't think of it as a failure if I don't do that. I did watch Sing last night, which is the DreamWorks movie about a bunch of animals with the singing competition, um, and it was fine. You know, um, I think they got more mileage out of the um, storyline than I was kind of expecting, just because um, I don't know, like just I'm not really impressed by the idea of an American Idol style singing competition as a plotline. Um, it seems like it's probably just an excuse to have lots of singing in your movie, or I don't know, maybe they're just you know they decided to move forward with that production um, at the height of those types of shows and assumed they would still be just as prevalent in the pulp culture, and they're I don't know. But anyway, it was fine. They had a little mini subplot with each of the main characters, and it was not spectacular, but it was fine, and it did have some good music um, in it, and nice message of not letting fear stop you from doing the things that you love is the idea. That's not a bad idea. I mean, the cynical counterpoint to that advice though is always just that sometimes you're afraid of like actual things that could really happen, like for example if you decided to quit your job to become a full-time artist or something, it's possible that you wouldn't make any money and you would be in trouble. So like I think it's good advice, but it reminds me of something that has frequently come to mind with these sorts of discussions, which was the astronaut Chris Hadfield's advice in his book Astronaut's Guide to Living on Earth, where he boils it down to do sweat the small stuff, which is all counterintuitive, but the actual lesson basically amounts to don't just worry about things, figure out what, if anything, can be done if those things happen, and then you'll have a plan. And being afraid that something might happen and having a plan to prevent it is better than just generically worrying, which doesn't solve anything. So, yeah, I don't know why I'm giving generic abstract advice about doing the things you love. I've got good tea this morning, though. My little box of assorted teas calls it Nana tea, which is just, but it's regular black tea with spearmint in it. So I'm not sure why that's Nana tea, but anyway, I'll be doing my rewatch of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex tomorrow for Sunday, and so I'll talk to you then for 5 more minutes.